Hello everybody, welcome back to INSANEBRIT Gaming. I'm the INSANEBRIT, and I've just come off the back end of watching the Leicester versus Chelsea game in the FA Cup final. Disappointing result. Ironically, the Arsenal game in my last simulation, it said that we won 1-0. We ended up losing 1-0. In the Leicester game in the cup final, it said we win 1-0, and ironically in real life, we've lost 1-0. So pay attention to my simulations and put any money down, because you'll end up losing 9 out of 10, or so it would seem at this point. But anyway, enough of the jokes. We failed to show up. We tried to play a possession-based game. It didn't work. They knew what we were doing, kind of thing. It was kind of like an open game here and there. Like, we had plenty of possession. We played with a high tempo as best we could in the first half. Then we went direct with Chilwell and Pulisic coming on. Werner did nothing or anything of note. It was really poor from him. I knew Kante would start, but I feel that like Mount should have rested the Arsenal game. I tweeted out, I'm really pissed off the fact that the likes of Mount and a bunch of other first-team players played in that Arsenal game, because this was more important to me, actually having a trophy and whatever. Now VAR. Now at the end of the game. Well, let's first and foremost talk about the Talisman goal. He's a good player. I saw him at Anderlecht. I liked him at Anderlecht. I want Chelsea to buy him. Then he went to AS Monaco. Then he went to Leicester. And I thought maybe a Real Madrid, and they still might snap him up, the likes of Real Madrid, to replace Modric in future. So, great goal. Don't blame the goalkeeper. Kepa started. I'm going to start him in this game because he played 2 of the previous games. So I'm just going to start him. So no complaints about the goal, other than it was a quality goal, but there was a handball there, was saying, but where was VAR for that? Don't fucking know. Maybe they're on a tea break. Wouldn't surprise me. It's so inconsistent, it pisses me off, because they didn't check it or whatever, and maybe disallow that goal, hell no. But the last minute, we earned that goal, we jumped up, we're screaming, yes, we're cheering, and then to be crushed by VAR at the end. Now, fair's fair. It wasn't, so it wasn't a goal by the ruling, but it was like an arm or something. It was ridiculous. It really is a fucking joke. And it's so inconsistent anyway. It kills passion for the game. It really does. But if you're going on the ruling of the rules itself, like, okay, fine. It was offside. End of the day, they've won it. And that's all there is to it. There you go. There's nothing else you can do about it. I did say I didn't care about any of the other games. I want that Champions League final vote. Everybody has to show up for that. No bollocking around with that one. Put our best team out there. I hope Pulisic plays in that match. It is what it is. So with this one, I'm a little bit unsure where to go with. Who to go with here? Mount, I know he always starts. Havertz, I think, will be back in there. Pulisic will start this one. Chilwell, again, I feel like we want to rest some of those players. Kovacic is back training with us, so I think he'll play. Or he might play a part in that game. I don't see him playing in Champions League final. He might. I would love to see him play in that game. He's a fantastic player. We know what he can do. But he is coming back from injury. So I'm going to take a chance and put him out here as well. Maybe Silva won't play. And Zuma will play this game. Let's just take that chance, right? For the sake that we're going to rest him. Right, let's just make that decision now. Ziyech could play. I don't know. Hudson-Odoi came on. He looked lively when he came on. He might play on this side here, and Mount have a break. Again, I would like Mount to have a few more breaks. It seems like we're having a bit of a blip near the end of the season, and we cannot afford to have that blip. We have been playing high-tempo games and everything, so to go in this blip in a couple of finals and stuff is not good. It is what it is. So, yeah, I'm kind of like oohing and ahhing about who to play. Tammy Abraham is top goal scorer for us in the competition of the FA Cup and didn't get to play. His girlfriend tweeted out about it as well, or went on Instagram and posted saying the same thing. It is what it is. He's out of favour. He's not going to be at Chelsea anymore. So for whatever reason, the manager said, "Look, you're not in the squad," and that's all you can say about it. It's Tuchel's decision at this point. He hasn't done us much wrong, Tuchel, so you can't really over the top complain about it. What you can do. We are where we are because of him thus far. So you have to just trust in the manager, and that's all there is to it. At the end of the day, But like I said, that Champions League, no matter what happens, guys, the Champions League final is what I want to win, and that will be our season. That's the only thing I'm concerned about with now. I don't give a toss. I know we've got to win these games, and these are cup finals in themselves because we've got to get 3 points so West Ham don't close on in on us or whatever. Leicester around us as well. So the big matches, we've got a lot of pressure on us, high stakes games, not just 1 or 2, but 4, 5 games. You know, we've had from the Man City game onwards. And there you go, right there, a point in it. So we've got to win this game all day long. These games are going to be 2 different games totally because of tactics and, you know, approaches, personnel. The next one we've got is, I think, Villa. Villa are playing quite well, apparently, I'm hearing. But again, we have to rest some players. I think the next game, Kante and, you know, Mount should be rested. Werner again be rested. Havertz. I just don't care about the Villa game at this point after this, which may have commentary, may not have, I don't know. But definitely the Champions League final is what we've got to focus on now at this point. And again, I know getting back into Europe next season via the top 4 spots is important. Not that we can't do the job, but I don't want too many inconsistencies. But I suppose we have to change the team around completely at some point, just to you know, like Kante won't play and what have you, and, you know, Mount and all the rest of it. Pulisic, Havertz starts at that number 9 spot. I'm hoping that, you know, he doesn't start in the game against Villa. So the Leicester team, who are they putting out anyway? Schmeichel in goal, Pereira, Fofana, Evans, who got injured. He won't play in this game, actually, if he's got an injury. Ndidi, Maddison came on. Tielemans won the goal, Vardy, Inacio. So you could argue it's the same lineup, as etc., as the cup final. So we're going for the same game again, but we have got them in the league. So here we go. It is what it is. Pulisic. This is at Stamford Bridge. It was nice to have fans back in the ground at Wembley. It was nice to see. Kante switches the play. So this should be a totally different match. Like I said, personnel decision making, etc. In real life, I'm referring to more than this. Again, I don't want Mount playing this, but you know, he just plays him so consistently that I believe he will play. Maddison, Ndidi, Inacio, Vardy. It's kind of ironic, really. They're talking about Vardy. Oh, here we go. Taken on, challenge there by, I think that was Zuma, and a free kick being given to Leicester. They were talking about Vardy over the past 10 years. He's won a Premier League, an FA Cup. It's gone wide. Player of the Year or something, or Writers Player of the Year. Some other cup as well. He's won like a few things over the past 10 years. Top goal scorer and all that stuff. I know it's not massively important, but he's won a Premier League, right? And he's won the FA Cup. And I'm thinking to myself, he had a chance to go to Arsenal a few years back, and I don't know what they've won in recent times. So he made the right decision, staying with Leicester, I suppose. Mount now. Kante. No hate for Leicester though. They won it. There's nothing you can do about it. So, you know, I'm not a sport brat. I'm not gonna hate on them for it. They had a moment of quality. I wish VAR was a bit more fucking consistent, but it is killing the game for me, and I'm just getting fed up with it. It just crushes you. You know, you can't celebrate. You can't enjoy the game for what it is. VAR, like, no matter what you see, you know, and even if you see something on screen, it can be misinterpreted by a referee or a third or fourth official or whatever. It's like, fuck me. On this right hand side now. So it is one of those things. And they've run it out for a goal kick. When you saw Evans going off in the final, you thought maybe, hey, there's their first team centre back. They're going to have an issue. That's good for us. You know, we can work on that. But it didn't end up being that way at all. Didn't benefit from it as such. So, well, we lost ultimately. So there you go. Havertz now. Kante. James. Offside. Was VAR involved in that one? Fuck knows. Probably. Probably for all of our decision making and mistakes. Zuma. Azpilicueta looked kind of tired towards the end. I'm glad he came off. Whether he plays this one, I don't know. Pulisic. Rakic. They seem to be calm and relaxed playing this game. Knocking the ball around comfortably, finding space. Mount now, flipped it through! Oh, Havertz nearly buried it. I think Havertz, in many ways, you know, should have started the game. Werner on the left, and then Pulisic came on. I think he made it a bit better when he came on, along with Pulisic. Pulisic on his left hand side gives it away. Ricardo. Maddison. Clipping it in over the top. James. Havertz. Mount. Kante. Kovacic. Chilwell now. Taking it on. It's Mount now. Inside the box. Trying to take a swing at it. Clattered into. And a free kick given on the edge of the 6-yard box, I think. Just a warning. Yeah, it's a free kick. I can't see it being a penalty. We ain't that lucky. Just a late challenge. Didn't get none of the ball. Is it a penalty? No, it's not. Mason Mount to take it. Or Chilwell there as well. He dodges it. It's Mount. Takes it. And it just goes wide. Didn't expect anything spectacular from Mount, though we know he can score them. Alonso would have maybe taken that otherwise, maybe. If he was on. "29 minutes gone, 0-0. Fofana. Ndidi, back to Fofana now. He knocks it forward on this left hand side. Aspilicueta gathers up. Mount. James. Tries to play a 1-2. Nope. Mount still in possession. Hands it off to Kante. Threads it through to Havertz. Takes a strike blocked off by the defender. The defender. James. Looks it into space. It's Mount now. Havertz now holding up play. Kante. Back to Mount. Back to Kante now. Trying to break through the back four. Vardy in possession now. Ndidi. Talisman with a great pass on this left hand side, but James is there. Oh no, it's Kepa comes out to collect. Kovacic. Pulisic. Running it through to Havertz now, holding up play, trying to bring others into it. No one was really around him. Evans with the challenge. Ndidi. Maddison now clips it into the left hand side. Aspilicueta with the challenge. Back to Mount now. Kante. Kovacic. On this left hand side now. Chilwell joining the attack. Heads it in the box. Given away. It's Ricardo with the clearance rather. 44 minutes gone. Kante now laying it off to Havertz now. He's got James now inside the box. Throws it through. Too many passes. Schmeichel with a great save. That's 2 saves he's made. Havertz now takes a strike. Oh, it just went wide. Schmeichel being a difference maker. Also, Schmeichel made a good save in the FA Cup as well. Kept him in it. That's 2 great saves from Schmeichel when he's been called upon. 0-0 at the end of the first half. That is the end of the first half. No goals scored. Not much to say really. Chelsea have had 2 decent challenges. Shots on goal. Leicester have only had the 1. Positive in the first half for Chelsea, but they got a bury one in the back of the net. Talisman to his left hand side now. Oh, good challenge there. And it is a throw on to Chelsea. Zuma. Kante. Kante. Clipping it into this right hand side. Mount. Mount now. Going to get a cross in, is he? Waits for support. They always try and keep possession, Chelsea, and pass it back. It frustrates me. It's a throw into Chelsea. Kante. Mount just possessed this time by Kastic, or whatever his name is. I can't say his name still. Great challenge from Rudiger coming into the midfield. Kovacic now. Havertz sitting deep in the midfield in a number 9 spot. Pulisic trying to thread it through to Havertz. Hasn't gone well. Inacio. Vardy. I can see Werner coming on for Havertz. Mount. James. Kante. Goes over the top on his left hand side. Clear by the right back. Tielemans. Ndidi. 60 minutes gone now. And in the second half it's been lackluster. No one really having a opportunity testing the goalkeeper. James now. Chelsea trying to pass it too much inside the box when should be having a shot from distance, testing the keeper. Havertz now trying to break through, and the defender Evans blocks him off. Remember, there's no extra time here, guys. It's going to be a nil-nil. It will be a nil-nil. So it looks like it's going to be that way at this point. Reece James comes off for Callum Hudson-Odoi, which Hudson-Odoi did play well when he came on, quite lively. Zuma. 64 minutes gone. Kante on his right hand side gives it to Hudson-Odoi. Puts a cross into the box and he goes up for it. Havertz 1-0. He scored a goal, but to be honest with you, he scored it in a game that's massively important. But to be honest with you, just not as important as that cup final. I won't even lie. Okay, it's a random manager. That's not too cool, but whatever. A good goal. Went up for the header. I think Havertz should have came on sooner along with Pulisic in that final. It was a final after all. Goalkeeper's just stretched out for it, but I won't say nowhere near it, but so the reaction wasn't as quick as it should have been. Maybe his positioning should have been a bit better, but there's only so much you can do. 67 minutes gone. Chelsea with the first goal of this game, but like I said, it's a moot point. Though it's a 6-point game, we should have delivered this on in the cup final. But whatever, I suppose we can't harp on about it. But it's Leicester, so I will. You know what I mean? Straight after, it's still raw, burning raw in my heart. Like we've lost to this team, it's pissing me off. But whatever. Inacio now, challenged by Chilwell. Having said that, you know we've got a battle to play European football next season. Regardless of whatever happens in the Champions League final as well. Havertz now. Mount. Back to Havertz. Good challenge. Oh, he's maintained it. Plays a 1-2. Oh, that was close. 72 minutes gone. I don't think Leicester have made a substitution just yet. Chelsea in the second half keeping possession. Dominating play. Havertz. Kante. Kovacic. Mount now. Going to hand it over to that right hand side. It's Kante. Can he take a shot from distance? Threads it through. It's Havertz now in the box. And it's blocked off by the defender. Headed back in for Fana. That was with the block. 5 attempts. 1 goal. Good goal. We have a corner for Chelsea. I think, is this the first corner? Or second? And there's a substitution being made. Pulisic is coming off for Werner. Which is normally the other way around, let's be honest. But Pulisic ain't done too badly. We're winning though with 10, 12 minutes to go. Goes up for it. Blocks off. Indeed with the clearance. That's for the Equator. Hudson-Odoi. Back to Havertz now. Kovacic. Havertz. Werner on the ball for the first time, and he gets blocked off by the defender. Leicester trying to hit them on the break now. Inacio. On his right hand side now. Oh, it's a good ball into the box. Zuma with the clearance, chested it. Took it under control. Chelsea in possession, soaking up the pressure. Coming out now on his left hand side. Werner. Mount. Back to Havertz now. Mount making that little run. Kante. Back to Werner. Nice little back heel. It's Hammer. No, it's Kovacic. No venom on the shot. Smike will see it coming a mile out. One last opportunity for Leicester to get a goal, and Chelsea holding possession once more. Havertz. Mount. Clattered into. Oh, what a decent ball. It's Vardy. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. 1-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They snatched a point of the death, just like in real. Oh, man. Similar to what, well, not, Chelsea nearly snatched the last minute goal, and all of a sudden Leicester ran down the other end in this game, and he's beaten Kepa. 1-1. They snatched a point here in the league, causing us some serious damage. Not only beating us, well, in the simulations we won, but in beating us in real life. And in this simulation, Jamie Vardy has scored, making us drop 2 points at this point. We ain't coming back from this. Yeah, it'll be a 1-1. That'll be all she wrote. Unbelievable. Chelsea are on a blip at this point in time. We really are. Just frustrating. I pray to God we show up for the Champions League game, like, my God. Sorry if it feels like I'm going on about Champions League and I'm not focusing so much on this game, but that is our #1 priority this season. Guys, that is all she wrote at this point. We dominated for long periods of time, had the better opportunities. Well, yeah, and Schmeichel kept them in it, there's no doubt about that. And yet they've went right down the other end of the pitch at the last few minutes and they've banged one in. A good goal, like a quality strike to beat Kepa. Let's have a look at some of these replays. Didn't do anything with this set piece, like just rubbish. Havertz with a chance. Took it wide. Hudson-Odoi setting that up, ironically. Havertz put it away. Okay, he's hugging no one. And there it is, the last ditch effort on goal, and they've scored it. Well guys, that is the end of this week's simulation. I hope you guys enjoyed it, or not, I don't know. It is what it is. I feel frustrated. It wouldn't surprise me if that's the way it went. We need 3 points in this game, of course. We dominated possession. So look at where's possession. Yeah, 67%. Of course, 8 shots on target as well. Look, and they got 2 shots and got 1 on target, and there you go. They got the 1 goal. That's all they needed. That is ridiculous. It is what it is. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Links are in the description below. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Keep the blue flag flying high. I will see you in the Villa game. And if I don't, it will just be normal commentary from the commentary team. And hopefully I'll be doing the commentary on the Real Madrid game. I should be doing that. So yeah, that'd be interesting. And that's our season, guys. And that will wrap this season up. We've got 2 games to go. Well, this one, obviously, and then Aston Villa, and then the Champions League final, I believe, at this point. I can't remember all of it. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.